Hey everybody, welcome to our class, Philosophy 1, God, Nature, and Human Nature. I am going to bump around on our Blackboard site to show and explain a few of the important areas on Blackboard and give you a little sense of what we'll be doing throughout the course. Okay, so this here is our home page. It's a little confusing looking. If you've taken Blackboard courses before, you'll know that this is a new look. It's a new Blackboard system. And honestly, it's a little buggy, to be honest. We're hearing about a lot of bugs. Hopefully they won't last that long, but just, I guess, to be forewarned. So over here, I'm clicking on our syllabus. And there's just one link here. You click on there, and appropriately enough, that takes you to the syllabus. So go ahead, take a look at that. You'll see my email address here is the best place to get a hold of me. This here is our course website, or wiki really. We'll be using that a lot, and I'll show you more about that later. Here are our required texts. You want to make sure you get those. We're going to be tested on all of them. And I've got a brief description of assignments here. I'll give you more thorough descriptions of each of those as we go. Some grading criteria here. You might check these out. Here's the percentile for grading. And we have here a schedule of readings and really of assignments for the class. So take a look at that. Then that's just followed by learning outcomes and course policies. So that's the syllabus. Really, we won't be using that area of the course after we're done with that, but we will, most of the time, be directed to course materials. That's where everything is posted. So here you can see is our first round of readings and assignments. And you can see these here. We're starting with the Nozick book. I'll show these in a moment. The Nozick book. These here, these Plato notes are really, I'm not testing you on these at the moment, pretty interesting stuff. From selections in the Republic. So we'll see. We've got 3 readings from the Plato book. We're then going to go into the Descartes book. And then we'll have our exam and our essay. One thing to point out here, I will mention in a number of cases these chapters in Warburton. Plato chapter in Warburton, Descartes chapter in Warburton, and the Hume chapter in Warburton. These are books from Philosophy, the Classics, and you there are always responsible for the glossary of terms and the list of objections in each of his chapters. So those are always something that you're responsible for. I have here a very nice podcast of Warburton, and he reads his book in a very nice podcast. So going down here, take a look at the study guide. This is for all quizzes and exams, so that's important. I will have specific directions for your essays here very soon, and this takes you to the wiki, which really you get to from the discussion board. So let's just quickly look over there. That is our discussion board. I have your first assignment up there for you. I'll give more thorough directions on that in a moment. But really, those are the 3 kinds of assignments and areas in the class that we'll be using. You can see here that takes you to the discussion board. Okay, so that's just a preview of the main areas of Blackboard.